Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope and pray that all of you are doing well and staying healthy and staying safe. I cannot wait till we get to a point where this pandemic is just like long gone. It just seems like as we take a few steps forward and we're about to get back to some normalcy, then we're like 10 steps backwards. So stay safe, wear your mask, all that stuff. I can't say that like in an official capacity, but I certainly can say it on my own channel. Wear your mask. It just so we can get through all of this, right? Okay, so today's topic is kind of, I don't think I've ever really done like a part two of something, but this topic has been on my heart a lot. And I've actually been trying to shake it a little bit because I felt like I already wrote about it, talked about it, but nonetheless, I'm usually when that happens, maybe it's important for at least one person. And in my world, that's enough as long as I help one person. So I'm going to talk about it again. So I did a blog. Now that I think about it, I don't know if I actually did a video on it, but I did an actual blog on the topic entitled On an Island of One. And so this is a spinoff of that. And basically, I'm entitling this, What If You're the Only One? It's not as creative as my other titles, but it basically gets straight to the point. And that is something that I've been thinking about a whole lot lately. I feel like it's a topic that has come up a lot in some of the former students of mine that I mentor. That conversation is one I've had. What if you are the only one? I talked in my blog about, on an island of one, there have been moments in my life where I have been the only one, whether it was racially, based off of gender, maybe even based off of what I believe faith-wise. Sometimes I am the only one. And it takes a level of confidence, even if you don't feel it all the way, to push forward in those moments. But today I'm focused more on the mental aspect of what if you're the only one? What if you're the only one that believes what you believe? Now, let me pause there and say if what you believe is healthy, right? Because there's a lot of people that believe something that's just way off off the rails, right? And that's not what I'm talking about. I'm actually talking about like a dream you have, a purpose you want to live in. Whether it's about going to grad school or starting a new job or a new career, all of that's what I'm focused on. Okay, I'm not talking about the crazy stuff, but I'm talking about you have this amazing idea or you have this goal that to everyone else, maybe that's in your circle, seems a little bit far-fetched, but that this is what is going to make you happy, or this is what you want, or this is the plan that God has for you, even if nobody else sees it, right? What makes it really hard is if you are the only one within the close group of maybe friends and family, and you don't have anybody else to maybe like lean on. One of the things that I run across a lot of times is first gen students. And so they are the first ones in their families to go to college, in their whole entire family. And so that leaves you feeling like you're on an island of one. But, as you push forward and say you get your degree and you start working and you start having these ideas and, groupthink is a real thing. I was just talking to a class of mine and telling students that when one person says something, everybody else just agrees with it just to agree. But what if it's the opposite? What if you have a thought and nobody else agrees, right? But that you have confidence in it, right? A lot of the successful people that we see in society, and I know everybody defines success differently, but I'm talking about people who have found balance in not just finances. Finances matter, right? We all got bills to pay and we all want to eat, but in their relationships and in their spiritual life and giving back to people. That's kind of what I look at when I'm talking about success. But oftentimes I notice that people that have found success in all of those different areas, they are okay with being the only one, that believes without a shadow of a doubt that what they are doing is what they should be doing. I know it can be so difficult. I know it can be so challenging to be that person that you have a thought and maybe you don't even have anyone to bounce it off of, but you still believe in it. Go for it. That's the thing. I mean, cliches, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't work. Sometimes we hear people say life is short, and then at the same exact time, I personally believe, God willing, life can also be long, right? So I don't want to waste the time that I have here on earth doing something that does not fulfill me because I'm so worried about what other people think. Because at the end of the day, we're all created differently, right? Even differently from our close friends, even differently from our family. And so if you have a goal, a dream, something that you want to do that is productive, that's safe, that is reasonable, right? I say go for it, right? The only thing or person stopping you at the end of the day is you. And that's the same for all of us, right? I teach sociology, so I recognize that there are systematic and structural barriers in place a lot of times that can hinder our success in moving forward, right? But it's still doable. It really is. And so sometimes at the end of the day, when there's nobody else to maybe believe in you or for you, you got to believe in yourself. And that's one of those tough pills to swallow. But I am a living testimony that, it's doable. So whatever that thing is, whatever you believe in, your faith, your job, your work, your relationships, go for it because you have nothing to lose. All right, guys, that's it for today. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, whenever you watch this. And if you're starting school, whether that's as a student or as teaching, I wish you the best and a very safe school year. Bye, guys.